Welcome to a special episode of the Law Subscribed podcast. My name is Matthew Kurbis. I'm the subscription attorney, and this is not actually going to be a regular podcast episode. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to look in the show notes and click on the link that will take you to the LinkedIn Live conversation I had last year with Conrad Saam about how do you market problem avoidance. Now, I've recorded now well over 100 podcast episodes on various podcasts, and I've only forgotten to click record once. That was with this interview. Thankfully, LinkedIn will keep this video up forever until I delete it. But I can't extract the audio without using some super sketchy websites, which I'm just not going to do. Unfortunately, that means I can't play you the interview here in the podcast feed. But what you should do is click on that link, watch that video, comment, let me know that you watched it, like it if it was useful for you. Now, again, this was several months ago, so it was going to be before Bard turned into Gemini, but the conversation is still super important. And if you're too lazy to go click on the show notes, just go to my LinkedIn, and my most recent posts at the time that this goes live, or one of my recent posts, will be reposting the episode with Conrad. I'm just coming off my time at ABA Tech Show 2024, and I'm going to be releasing a lot of these special episodes in between the mainline podcast interviews over the next couple of months. So stay tuned. If you like this, let me know by subscribing to the Substack at www.lawsubscribe.com and liking it there, commenting, letting me know that you like these special episodes, and I'll see what I can do about keeping the special episode train going. If you're hearing this and it's still February of 2024, then know that I still have 5 or 6 interview slots left for the 2024 year. And if you've started that subscription law practice or you're doing something that's disrupting the billable hour, reach out. Let me know. I'd love to book you for one of those slots to get you in for the 2024 podcast season. And it's okay if you're early in your journey. We have only a couple of those episodes coming up soon. And I think a lot more people will be inspired to ditch the billable hour, start using alternative business models if they hear from lawyers who are in the very early phases of that journey. Plus, if I don't start interviewing people that early in the journey, I'm going to run out of guests on the podcast, so please reach out. As always, thanks to my sponsors, 650 and Gavel, links in the show notes. Since this is a LinkedIn Live recording, there will be no sponsored segment, so stay tuned and subscribe to the podcast to hear more about my sponsors on other episodes. And the best way that you could support the show is to share it with someone you know. This podcast is for educational purposes only, and nothing said is legal, ethical, or financial advice. Without further delay, go ahead and click on the link to watch the video on LinkedIn.